Hello, my name is Jerry Bloomfield and I'm the owner and director of Falcon Acoustics from Oxford, England. And we're here today at RMAF 2019 where we're showing some of our loudspeakers in conjunction with Mobile Fidelity, who are our distributors in the USA. What I'd like to do is to give you a little bit of history of Falcon, because we're one of the oldest established UK audio brands. We're founded in 1972 by my old friend Malcolm Jones, who up to then was the chief design engineer of KEF, and he was responsible for the design of many of the very famous classic units that KEF made. Falcon now remanufactures some of those drive units, and if I can show you the B110 and the T27, which we started making a few years ago. And from that evolved the Falcon Ls3 5A, which is now sold all over the world and is internationally renowned as probably one of the best Ls3 5As ever made. Everything about the Ls3 5A is handmade in England. The drive units we make ourselves in-house, and if I can turn this around and show you the complexity of it, all of the insides of it are also made by hand in England. This is an Ls3 5A. It's one of the smallest speakers on the market. It's very famous as a cult loudspeaker, and it still sells in large numbers purely because it has a quality to it that you just simply do not find on modern speakers. The original design was done in 1968 by the BBC, and it still sounds extremely good and is used by many studios still for monitoring purposes. Part of the work that we do at Falcon is building our own drive units, and we started off with the B110 and the T27 here, and leading on from that we've moved into more modern cone technology. And if I can show you here the newest model we've just brought out, which is called the HP80. These are using in-house produced Twaron graphene cone drive units. They're all made in-house by ourselves, and it's a unique system where the graphene is actually used within the pre-preg material in order to get the distribution within the cone. People often ask what the benefit of using graphene is, because quite often it is simply used as a damping compound. Here it is integral to the cone. It forms not only damping, but it cuts down nodes within the cone, and it provides an extremely level response. Very strong. These cones weigh 1.2 grams each, so that gives you an idea of the lightness of the cone, which gives us such good transient response and good bass attack as well. The system employs two bass units, mid-bass units that you can see here, and a 1-inch fabric dome tweeter in the middle. It's designed to give precision and extended response in a unit that is retailing in the States for about $16,000. The feet that we've put on here, they are stainless steel custom turned CNC feet, and they are made in the same factories as make some of the parts for Formula One cars. What I want to show you now are the Falcon R.A.M Studio series, Studio range, and we'll start off with the Studio 10, although the design philosophy behind the three in the range is all the same. These are designed to be an affordable, good speaker. We've not compromised on quality in any way at all. The cabinets, which are handmade in Italy, they're made mainly in 25mm MDF rather than 80mm MDF, so they're much heavier and they're acoustically much better as a result. They all have interchangeable sides, so you can change the finish if you want as you go through your lifestyle changes. The Studio 10 is powered with a 5-inch woofer and a 1-inch fabric dome tweeter. These are re-engineered by us to get them the way that we want them. The next one in the range is the Studio 20, which is a 6.5-inch woofer, mid-woofer, and the same 1-inch tweeter, again completely re-engineered so that they give us the results that we actually want. All three speakers in the range are ported for extended bass response. The floor stander in the Studio range is the Studio 30. Two 6.5-inch cones for the bass units, which are custom made for Falcon. A 2-inch dome mid-range, which is extremely unusual at this price point, and a 1-inch tweeter. Again, all of the drive units are re-engineered in-house by Falcon to give the optimum response. The cabinets again are in 25mm MDF. If you look down here, you will see the Falcon spikes, which are CNC made in stainless steel, especially for us in Formula One workshops. They are a heavy adjustable spike. They are common to all of our Falcon models. They are a demonstration of the quality of approach that we are trying to take. For more information on Falcon Acoustics loudspeakers, please contact our North American distributors, MoFi Distribution.